Hello, everyone, and welcome to another challenge with Kate. Yes. What challenge will this be? And will you be interested in participating? I could only hope so. So, this challenge is going to be a 30-day challenge for myself mainly to regain being sober. Now, when I say that, I do drink in the evening. I smoke weed occasionally in the evening, although that has really um, like filtered down to almost not really happening at all. However, the drinking is there. And I'm okay with drinking. However, I'm not okay with it when I am so tired the next day because I've overindulged a little. And so perhaps in a way this challenge is for me to regain that self-control and moderation. So no, I'm not quitting. I'm simply taking a break, moderating, and for some certain reasons. Okay, so let's do a few things here. For one, let's talk about the reasons why I want to do this challenge for myself. One of the main reasons is because I know a couple of years ago I was drinking and having a lot of fun and going out, and I honestly kind of felt bad about it. And I then had a desire to get sober. And I didn't really listen to my own desire. I didn't take it upon myself to just not drink. And I ended up getting a DUI. And that really made it easy to stop drinking for a while. Also because I couldn't. So I don't want to put myself in this predicament of where I'm being forced to do something when, quite frankly, I have the self-control to do it myself. I just need to utilize that. I do like to take advantage of, the fact that I'm free and I could do whatever. But again, at the same time, I do feel that at this point, drinking is taking a little bit more of a toll than I would prefer for it to do. Another reason that I'm going to also stop smoking weed is because I don't want it to be like, well, I'm trading one habit for another. I would really rather just be sober in a sense. So reason number one would be to prevent being forced to have to change what I'm doing when I'm perfectly capable of doing it myself. Secondly, is going to be the sleep, because I do tend to, when I drink a little more than I normally do, I fall asleep between 8 and 10 p.m. and then I'm up anywhere from 11 to 2 and then up the rest of the night. And I don't like that. I don't like sleeping in. I don't like being tired. So reason number two essentially would be to have my energy back, to be getting sleep, which for me also then becomes a health issue. So it is important that I am healthy in that aspect as well. And another huge reason is because I like my mind. And I've noticed that when I drink sometimes, the next day I'm just like, it's not all there. I don't feel as sharp as I am on a normal basis, on a sober basis. And so really focusing in on what's important to me right now, and definitely my mind. So that would be another reason why. And then of course, because I can do this, I want to do this, and I want to feel more in control of my drinking. So my proposal to everybody out there today would be, if you are interested in quitting anything, or rather taking a break or regaining some self-control over whatever you feel, might be becoming a hindrance in your life, let's do it together. So the goal is 30 days. It's day one. I'm already like, I want to drink. So I normally drink in the evening, and it's kind of what I do. Like, I don't watch TV. So really trying to figure out what is going to occupy that time where I used to just sit back and drink, and hang out outside in the garage. And I do socialize with the neighbors quite a bit too. However, really finding something else to replace what I was doing before. And so let's just go ahead and take a look at what a typical evening in the garage would consist of in terms of drinking. All right, so here's my stuff from outside that I recycle. And so just so we all pretty much know what page I'm on, how much I'm drinking, let me just show you. So this is the bigger bottle of Corona. So we've got one of those. And one of those is usually also followed with a shot. And then occasionally there is another one. And sometimes that is also followed by another shot. And then on the days where it really kicks my butt the next day, it's because I've drank about that much. Now, there is some other stuff in here. Sometimes I try this, and sometimes these are like dollar beers at the liquor store stuff. And then just sometimes I have a beer with my friend. Now, this isn't something I do every night, but it is something I do at least quite a bit. And sometimes, like I said, it's usually just about those two there, which is quite a bit, I would have to say. So just for the purpose of which, you know, well, what is she drinking? We have a visual for that. So this is what I will be cutting out. And with that will more than likely hopefully be the cigarettes, because that is something I do when I drink or I smoke weed. So that would pretty much be a typical evening, anywhere between the 1 and 3 beers and 1 to 2 shots, as well as, like I said, occasionally some weed and or weed. So let's also talk about maybe some expectations from doing this challenge. A lot of times they do say, you know, when you quit drinking, you can see a difference in your face within 30 days. So I will be taking before photos. Obviously, drinking has a lot of calories in it, and I've currently gained quite a bit of weight. So this is my current weigh-in. All right, so I am definitely dreading this. I haven't gotten on a scale in a while, so let's see. Oh, look, it's not working. All right, so there we go. Minus the phone I'm holding, which is about 20 pounds. Just kidding. And I did just eat, so. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right, so there we have it. Beginning weight. I think it'll be interesting to see in 30 days where that ends up. Hopefully it decreases because I've gotten rid of all the calories from drinking, but we will see. And then, of course, occupying the time that I'm so used to spending drinking. So I was thinking maybe yoga. I mean, running is something that I think I want to do, but I don't really think I want to do it. And then I was thinking maybe I'll start doing makeup videos. No, I probably won't do those either. So I do have art and painting that I do. I can write, and then, I mean, clearly just expect a ton more YouTube videos because I'll have so much time now. And then another reason for why I want to do this and put this on the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, is because I want to help others who maybe just want a little support and know they're not alone in, you know, giving up something temporarily, regaining some self-control and moderation. And for me, it's an accountability thing. Maybe if I'm staying sober for everyone else, I'll be able to stay sober for myself. Something I feel that is going to be instrumental in the success of not drinking for 30 days or smoking weed would be celebrating the successes. So maybe in 3 days, I will treat myself to a margarita. No, I'm totally kidding. But treat myself to something. And then in a week, and maybe in 2 weeks or 15 days at the halfway point. So really honoring and appreciating the progress that I have made within this journey. And so even really just in regards to making progress, I find it very important for me, I'm a visual person, to see that progress being made. Whether it is taking an expo marker and writing a line on the mirror so that I see, all right, day one, and then another line and another line, so that I see, those lines represent days that I've stayed sober. So seeing that really kind of helps amp me up, like, yes, I've already made it this many days, I can keep going. Being that hopefully I'll be doing a little more art, I was thinking maybe about doing, ticks or something, by ticks, the lines, on a canvas. It can even be as simple as putting a star on the calendar, every day that you've succeeded within this. So for me, it is very important to track that progress in a visual aspect so that I can see exactly how many days I have succeeded. So, are you ready? Do you have something you want to give up for 30 days? Or even maybe have to and just need a little bit of support and inspiration and motivation? Again, it doesn't have to be drinking or weed. It can be any other drug. It could be sugar. It could be maybe a habit that you overindulge in a little bit more than you'd like. It could be wanting to test eating healthy for 30 days. Whatever the case is, I would be more than happy to have you participate in this challenge with me as I get sober over the next 30 days. And again, I'm very excited about this. Really to see the changes, to see what happens, to see the money saved, I guess. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or are going to participate, let me know down in the comments what you're going to be doing your 30-day challenge on as well. And as far as posting, I'm not too sure how often I will be posting with this challenge. Probably not every day, maybe every few days. We'll see. We'll see how this all goes. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your support. I hope you have a very great evening.